Welcome again, my viewers and my subscribers, to Life with Jennifer JM, and I am your girl, Auntie Jen. And my viewers and my subscriber, I have a problem. I have a serious problem with the Jamaica Labour Party. And I'm going to tell you what is the problem I have. They have an attitude and a behavior as if they are not to be criticized. They must just do as them like, and nobody must criticize them. Right? They break all the laws. And listen what the legal affairs minister, legal affairs, Marlene Malawi Ford, is saying. She's Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs, Marlene Malawi Ford. You hear me tell you? Listen, Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs, Marlene Malawi Ford, is cautioning against judicial overreach, which she urged as the potential to violate the principles of separations of power. Listen to what she have to say. The Legal Affairs Minister also warned that attacks on the credibility of those who serve the legislature serves to undermine democracy. What is... My people, do you understand what Miss Malawi Ford is saying? Let me read this again, I couldn't understand what she's saying. I want to help me divide it, so if we get sense from it. The Legal Affairs Minister also warns that attacks on the credibility of those who serve the legislature, that means who in a parliament or who in the judicial and all of these people, the DPP and all of them people, the Minister of Justice, and that she talk about, will serve to undermine democracy. She raised concern about decision based on judicial activism or self-restraint, asserting that they could cause chaos. Alright, what she's saying, people are coming to an assertion or decision and become activism, and it could cause chaos. You have a point there. But as the minister, alongside your leader, when you see these things are happening in the society, why you not come out, hold a press briefing, get to the document, and show the Jamaican people so that they can see what they are saying? But you can't stop nobody from talk, because that is also our constitutional right in a democracy to speak. You may not like what I says, but from once I am not trying to defamate your character or abuse of those type of way to discriminate you or anything. But it is, we can always speak. That only means that we must speak in context. But Miss Ford, Mistress Ford, let me let you listen to what she has to say. Listen to this voice message.
But if you consider further, a judge holds that the speed limit of the highway is such that it contradicts the provisions of the Road Traffic Act. A decision like that cannot be characterized as activist or restrained. It is illegitimate to my mind. Neither activism nor self-restraint justify or permit a decision that violates the law. Even those who agree with or advocates for judicial activism do not attempt to justify it when the judicial ruling violates the law.
She's saying when did oh. I wonder if I listen what she say right there, so. Oh. Oh. Ah. My people are just getting more sense of what she said.
It is indisputable that the foundation of democracy is a legislature elected freely and periodically by the people. Without majority rule, it is said, as reflected in the power of the legislature, there is no democracy. Undermining the legislature undermines democracy. Substantive democracy is based on separation of powers. The modern understanding of the separation of power is based on a trinity of branches whose status stems from the Constitution. Each one of the three is limited in its authority and in its power. The legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch have no authority beyond that granted to them in and by the Constitution.
Anyway, so I get you. You can listen, play it back and listen to the voice message when you're listening. So if we get the sense and the understanding and the clarity from what she's saying. What I am getting though is that if the judiciary make a wrong decision, the Constitution, I wonder where she'll go turn to. My mind tell me say the DPP case she talk about it. But anyway, make we left it to see what is happening. But one thing we can tell her, it's our constitutional right also to speak out. I want to like that. That is what I want to like. If it was a situation, one could have put some bridle or something from people's mouth. But it won't work. It won't work. On the other hand, my people, in the recent Dan Anderson poll, you know, for a Prime Minister of Jamaica, we should give him a name. Prime Minister first. Him first in everything. Look here. Him first we are breaching constitutional so much. Alongside him and his wife. And Marlene, sit down in there and see that. Marlene, you sit down in the Parliament and you don't see that your leader don't declaration 3 years now, we can't call it 3 years. And you don't see that nobody enough to talk about that kind, it may cause chaos, right? We have to wait from the IC for 3 years, right? You don't see, oh no, it's a total mess. Every social media platform not go up on that people are talking about. So, to the Prime Minister now, the recent poll show that when the question was posed to the people, what they think about the Prime Minister walking out or the government walking out and the opposition. You know, so I'm not really out of order. But 70% say it was wrong. Imagine 3/4 of the country say Prime Minister wrong. What say you, Miss Marlene? Was it right or was it wrong? Now you're going to say the opposition, but all time from I know is the opposition always a walk out of Parliament. Why? When they oppose and then are getting their way how they want it to the government. From my absence, anybody who watching this can also attest to the fact if I'm wrong. The opposition is always who walk out, both Labour Right and both PMP. But we never see the ruling government walk out of their own Parliament because you are the person in control of the Parliament. So wonder what I say about that. Miss Marlene, may I talk to this morning? Because the things were happening at your party that you coming out now to talk, it's like they're right. And even I don't study law like you and all of that, but even from looking on Miss Marlene, some of the things there, it is clear that it's wrong, you know. Look for instance with the Speaker of the House, right? She want to come in and shift up things in her way. When she got to the, oh my God, the Attorney General, right? And she get back the report that she must comply in the same way as how it used to be. She hold that. I never want nobody to know because she still want to shift it. And you really have the audacity to come in to talk about people that talk things that will cause chaos. And you know cause chaos. And you up in our Parliament to cause chaos. to tell we say we must sit down and don't say anything. Come on, lady. Oh, search on the heart, man. Because something wrong. The court rule, and you know, over here, Justice Minister come out and say it was going to be business as usual. But I don't know what change him and shift him, it never be. And still, I can't gossip out there. I have got messages telling me. And so the lawyer came out and said the woman still in a, the constitutional court ruled that it was null and void, meaning it exists. Are we causing chaos by saying that? Are we causing chaos? So the people who are the activism, as you call it now, activism mean you want to say people who are acting on behalf of, we know the depths of where you want to go. Activism that are criticizing. But what I'm saying, it is as clear as day. You don't need to know the law for that. Some of viewers and my subscribers want to tell me what I have to say about them or something. We are one prime minister, we are the first three biggest corruption. Every angle on the ministry corrupt. The outing of the public domain we see it with the irons like him untouchable. Him declaration not verify. And you sit down in there. Eh? And have the audacity to come and talk about activism. Huh? You have the audacity, woman, to come out and talk about activism and causing chaos. Any chaos we are causing in our country, who no cause it? Who no? Government, JLP government, who no cause chaos in our country. So my viewers and my subscribers and tell me what I have to say. Summarize up everything and make we have a discussion about this. And the conversation continue. If you have not yet liked, share and subscribe to this channel, Life with Jennifer JM. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell. And thanks again for the support, and I will catch you next time. Bye guys, love you all.